Have you ever heard of soldiers who didn't die in battle, but were buried alive beneath the earth they swore to defend? Men who dug their own tombs, thinking they were building safety, not sealing their fate? This isn't fiction. It happened, and for 80 years, the tunnels they built have whispered in silence, holding secrets that governments try to erase. Stay with me, because this story isn't just about what happened underground. It's about what happens when duty, desperation, and disaster collide, and how an entire battalion vanished not in the open field but under tons of collapsing earth. By the end of this video, you'll understand why no one wanted these tunnels found again. Let's go back to 1942. The war had turned desperate. In the far reaches of the Pacific, Japan's empire was stretched thin. Every inch of land mattered. Every soldier was told one thing: never surrender. In the humid jungles of Luzon, in the Philippines, a group of 1,200 Japanese soldiers were ordered to create a hidden defense system underground. They were miners now, not warriors, digging through volcanic rock, carving miles of tunnels meant to shield them from the enemy's bombers. They worked day and night, torches burning low, air growing thin. The deeper they dug, the further they slipped from the world above. But these tunnels became their grave. It began with an explosion, an American air raid aimed at sealing the mountainside. No one knows whether the strike hit directly or whether a collapse started from within. What is known, what survivors later whispered, was that one moment the walls trembled, and the next the world above fell in. Entire chambers caved. The entrance was gone. Hundreds of men trapped. Panic spread in the darkness. Some tried to dig upward with their bare hands. Others screamed prayers, their voices echoing into the void. But the tunnels were deep, too deep. Air grew thinner. The lamps died out. The soldiers began to write messages on the walls using the last of their light names, hometowns, fragments of letters. They didn't think anyone would ever read them. For weeks, faint tapping sounds were heard by nearby villagers at night. But by the time Japanese rescue teams arrived, the mountain was silent. Orders came from above: seal the site, report nothing, no bodies recovered, no lists released. Officially, those men were simply missing in action. Unofficially, they were erased. After Japan's surrender, the story of the tunnels vanished into rumor. Locals said the mountain was haunted. Fishermen refused to camp near it. Strange noises, metallic clangs, faint moans were heard in the rainy season when water seeped through the cracks. A few explorers claimed to have found old helmets, rusted rifles, even bones near collapsed caverns, but no government ever confirmed it. Decades later, in 1978, a team of geologists studying the area for mining rights discovered something eerie. Their instruments picked up hollow echoes beneath the soil, an underground network matching early Japanese maps. When they drilled a test bore, the drill came back coated with black ash and decayed cloth fibers. One worker swore he heard a faint metallic ring like someone striking steel from below. They sealed the hole. No one went back. But locals say the earth never fully quieted. Even now, old men tell stories of dreams where they hear marching beneath the ground. One said he saw shadows moving inside the hill during full moon nights, lines of figures carrying rifles that glowed like embers. What happened to the soldiers who were trapped there? History may never say. But letters discovered decades later from one of the engineers hidden inside an old military chest reveal something chilling. He wrote, "It's greater than, they are all gone now. We dug too deep. We made our own graves. I can still hear them at night, calling through the stone." For years, historians debated whether this was superstition or suppressed truth. But satellite scans from 2011 show collapsed tunnels running for more than 2 miles beneath that mountain, exactly where local stories placed them. Archaeologists weren't allowed to excavate. The site remains off limits, protected under hazardous terrain status. So, were they buried alive? Or was there something more? Some suggest the Imperial Command intentionally sealed the tunnels to prevent surrender. Others believe the soldiers volunteered to die there, fulfilling their code of honor. Whatever the truth, those men were forgotten, left in darkness, beneath the soil of another nation. And yet, when storms roll over that valley, Locals say the mountain hums, the air fills with static, the ground trembles slightly. And in that trembling, if you listen close, you might just hear the faint echo of shovels still digging, trying to find a way out. This isn't just about war. It's about how far loyalty and fear can push human beings, how men can turn stone into shelter and shelter into tombs, and how history, no matter how deep it's buried, always finds a way to speak. If this story moved you, share it, because stories like these remind us of the cost of silence, of forgotten duty, of war's cruel echoes that never fade. And before you go, subscribe to Relic Remnant. Every forgotten place, every lost battalion, every erased name, we bring them back to light. Because remembrance is the only way the past truly stays alive. SEO description: buried alive beneath their own defenses. This is the haunting true story of the 1,200 soldiers who vanished under a mountain in 1942. Explore the chilling mystery of the forgotten tunnels of 1942. A relic of war buried deep beneath history's silence. Stay till the end, because what lies under that mountain may still echo today. Subscribe to Relic Remnants for more forgotten wartime stories, hidden tragedies, and secrets history tried to erase.